Hello students, myself Professor A.T. Kadam from the Department of Engineering Mathematics at Kekewa College of Agricultural Engineering and Technology, Nasik. We are going to study about the statistical analysis of the data in the measurement system. Here we will study the various terms like arithmetic mean, median, standard deviation and variance. What are these? And how they are calculated in the measurement system. So let's start. The statistical analysis of the data. You know the definition of statistical analysis of data? The definition is the mathematical analysis of the various measurement is called as statistical analysis of the data. So we can define the statistical analysis as a mathematical analysis of the measurement. When we are doing the measurement, we will get the different reading, and all that reading if we are doing mathematical calculation and some terms, that is called as statistical analysis of the data. Under this statistical analysis, what we do? The same reading is taken number of times using the different observer, different instrument and by the different ways of measurement. Measurement means we are taken different readings in different ways. So the statistical analysis is very important. It helps to determine the analytically the uncertainty present in the result of our measurement. Now, how we are doing this statistical analysis as a mathematical analysis over the measurement. So, there are different terms which are being calculated. The example of some of them are: first is arithmetic mean, second median, deviation from mean, average deviation, standard deviation and variance. These are some of the mathematical terms which are calculated when we are doing statistical analysis over the measurement. So, first we will start with the arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean is defined as when the number of readings of same measurements are taken, the most likely value from the set of measured variable value is called as arithmetic mean of the number of readings taken. That is, average value of reading or measurement is also called as arithmetic mean. So we have to see the mathematical formula for the calculating arithmetic mean. It is denoted by capital X bar is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus up to so on xn upon n. Here we have taken sum of reading divided by total number of reading, and therefore we will get x bar means arithmetic mean is equal to summation of xn, where n varies from 1 to n upon n. In this formula, where x bar is the arithmetic mean, xn is the nth reading and n is the total number of observation, and this is the mathematically obtained the arithmetic mean of the readings taken. Now we have to see the merits and demerits of the arithmetic mean. Merits of arithmetic mean are: it is rapidly defined, it is easy to understand and it is easy to calculate. It provides a good basis for comparison. It is calculated value and is not based on its position in the series. And now see the demerits of arithmetic mean. It is affected very much by the extreme values. It cannot be calculated for open-end classes. It cannot be in the study of qualitative phenomena not capable of the numerical measurements, that is intelligence, beauty, honesty, etc. Now, if the number of readings which have taken very large, then arithmetic mean is close to the true value. Suppose if we have taken 20 readings, then mean is going to the very large, very close to the true value. So, if number of readings is very large, instead of arithmetic mean, then calculated another term is called as median. So next term is median. The median is defined as for a set of n measurement x1, x2, x3 up to so on xn. Write in ascending order of magnitude, and then median is given by x median is equal to xn plus 1 upon 2 if the number of reading is an odd. Let's take one example. Suppose we have taken 11 measurement. 11 means odd number of measurements, that is x1 to x11. So median will be given as x median is equal to x11 plus 1 by 2, that will becomes x12 by 2 will becomes x6, and that is called as median of the measurement if given number of readings are odd. Now, if the number of measurements are even, then median is given by x median is equal to average of n by 2 and n by 2 plus 1th value. That is, average of middle two readings or measurements are called as median if the number of readings are even. Now, on the screen, we have to see the merits and demerits of the median. Merits are: median can be calculated in case of distribution with the open n interval. Median can be located even if the data are incomplete. And now we have to see the demerits of median. In case of even number of attempts or continuous series, median is an estimated value other than any value in the series. And last is, it is not suitable for the further mathematical treatment except it used in the calculating mean deviation. Next, deviation from mean. The deviation tells us about the departure of the given reading or observation from the arithmetic mean of the data set. The deviation is given by di is equal to xi minus x bar, and where in this formula di is the deviation of ith reading, xi is the value of ith reading, and x bar is the arithmetic mean. So in the deviation, every readings we can calculate the deviation. Now may be possible that arithmetic mean is greater than actual value of the readings, then deviation can be positive or negative. If the deviation is positive, then reading is greater than arithmetic mean, and if the deviation is negative, then reading is less than arithmetic mean. That means the deviation has positive or negative value also. Next, average deviation. It is defined as a sum of the absolute value of the deviation divided by the number of readings or observation. It is given by d bar is equal to summation of mod of di upon n. Here n is the total number of readings or observations. Now we have to see the standard deviation. The definition of standard deviation: the amount by which the n measurements are spread about its mean is expressed as standard deviation, as shown in figure. This is mean value, that is x bar. So around this mean, how these value they are spread, that is called as standard deviation. Okay, and sometimes this is called as root mean square deviation. Why this is called as root mean square deviation? Because of the standard deviation is expressed, we have taken first square of deviation, then mean of square deviation, and root of it. So if we write the formula for the standard deviation, it is denoted by sigma sign is equal to root of d1 square plus d2 square plus d3 square plus up to so on dn square upon n. And therefore we'll get standard deviation, which is denoted by sigma, is equal to square root of summation di square, and where I varies from 1 to n upon n. That is the square root of sum of individual deviation squared divided by the number of readings or observation. In that case, if the number of readings will be less than 20, that is n is less than 20, then the formula will be changed in numerator, that is sigma means standard deviation will becomes root of d1 square plus d2 square plus d3 square plus up to so on dn square upon n minus 1. That means the less value of standard deviation, then more accurate is measurement. Next, we have to see the merit and demerit of the standard deviation. Now, merit of standard deviation. First is, as it is based on the arithmetic mean, it has all the merits of arithmetic mean. It is the most important and widely used measure of the dispersion. It is possible for the further algebraic treatment, and it is the basis of measuring the coefficient of correlation and sampling. Now, demerits. It is easy to understand and it is difficult to calculate. It gives more weight to extreme values because the values are squared up. And last is, as it is an absolute measure of the variability, it cannot be used for the purpose of comparison. And last term is variance. The variance means the square of standard deviation and it is denoted by capital V. That is, V is equal to, you know the standard deviation which is denoted by sigma, therefore we'll take here square. Sigma square is equal to, in bracket, under root of d1 square plus d2 square plus d3 square plus up to so on dn square upon n bracket square. Here we'll get the variance is equal to d1 square plus d2 square plus d3 square plus up to so on dn square upon n. Here under root will be removed and then we'll get variance. Okay. Now in this case, if the number of readings is also less than 20, then variance will becomes d1 square plus d2 square plus d3 square plus up to so on dn square upon n minus 1. Thank you.